So we talked a lot about different anime that we've seen and enjoyed in terms of being sports related, but I was surprised by what sports have not been animated yet, including I looked everywhere for an ice hockey anime. I know there's a manga, like an obscure manga about like a female ice hockey player.
My Heavenly Hockey Club, I saw that too.
Yeah, but I did not see anything on ice hockey, and I think that'd be a cool opportunity. Yeah. Because it's a really...
Hockey's awesome.
It's an awesome game to watch. I went to my first ice hockey game a couple months ago, the San Jose Sharks, with my friend Gadge and Dan, and I loved it. I was like, this is a really cool sport. I should pay more attention to it. Because I watch the playoffs every year on TV, so I don't know why I don't go to live games more often. But I could have sworn there was an anime about ice hockey.
Yeah, you think there would be.
Yeah, because it's got... the art direction alone would be fun to watch. Like, because it's so fast, gets a little violent.
I can imagine the ice spraying.
Yeah.
Like seeing the spray from when one of the players stops. It kind of kicks up some of the ice.
Right.
Like seeing that animated is really cool. Because you know how in Death Parade, there's, well, I don't know if you finished, this isn't a spoiler, but there's a scene on ice. And it was just a really powerful scene. I would like to see that. In an action sense, because in Death Parade it wasn't an action scene; it was just sort of a normal-ish thing. Seeing hockey played on the ice, beautiful animation.
Yeah,
and
the sound effects would be really cool. Hitting the puck, hitting the wall, hitting each other.
Ooh,
that would be the fights would be amazing. You have a lot of opportunities to create a really cool anime.
Oh yeah.
So, what other sports do we want to be animated? See animated?
I put down rally racing. I love rally racing.
What is rally racing?
So it's like X Games type dirt racing. I mean, they have a bunch of Formula One and other types of anime racing.
Yeah, I've seen
but I want to
those,
see more dirty and X Games type. Because I loved Initial D. You guys heard of Initial D?
I've heard of it. I didn't get around to seeing it, but it was on my queue.
So Initial D was pretty much my junior high to high school. That anime surprisingly has been out for a while, from '98 to 2014.
Wow.
Yeah, they have they have 6 seasons or stages, I guess, and then a bunch of other movies. But yeah, no. And what was funny is that my first taste of Initial D was at an arcade at the Metreon Theater, where the Initial D arcades were at. And I'm like, this is cool. You got cards, like a memory card with to save my car stats. And then they got cool music, and then I found out about the anime, and then it's really, and it's so simple. It's the main character, Takumi, he's a gas station attendant, right?
Right.
But he delivers tofu for his dad at night, so he drives to the mountain, and that's how he has this passive skill for just racing, and. Yeah, it's just seeing cars. Also, I'm a big fan of cars, but just.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah. So just seeing them racing, and then just things turn off their lights in the dark, and they're like, oh, where did he go? Type thing, just simple stuff like that. It's cool to see that, and I miss that. I can't think of a racing anime that I've seen recently.
Right.
And it would be great if they can, because I think Initial D is done, I believe. But I would love to see another racing anime, more modern, and that's also street, so maybe more competitive in terms of racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a good one. That would be pretty cool because I saw Red Line, as you guys know.
I heard about the movie,
and I love that one because it's all hand drawn. First of all, but it's also very exciting. It makes racing look super exciting.
So skiing is on this list. We talked about some other icy sports, but I just want to bring up, I thought Kids on the Slope
Kids on the Slope.
Everyone thought it was a skiing anime.
I brought this up before when we've talked about Kids on the Slope. Now I want my skiing anime because my dad's super into skiing, and it would be cool to be like, hey, Dad, you don't watch any anime, but here's one about a thing that you like that you don't get to do that often, and it's not called Kids on the Slope.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, because I do think, like what we said with hockey, I think there's a lot of potential for really detailed animation with powder snow. I don't know, you get some really cool avalanche action.
Yeah.
Cool avalanches.
Gotta out ski the avalanche.
Yeah, some cool like ski instructor senpai.
Ooh.
There's lots of potential. Lots of potential.
Because ski instructor senpais are pretty darn cute.
It's like every 80s movie you've ever seen.
It really is. Better Off Dead. Go watch that 80s.
Well, speaking of actually skateboarding, another one.
Oh, that would be a really cool one.
Rocket power, but an anime.
Oh, yeah. There you
my
go.
gosh.
I mean, air gear is the
Done.
closest thing to it. But then that's
but it's
rollerblading.
It's
And
not really skateboarding.
Yeah, they're like flying in the air. That's not realistic.
Surprise! There's got to be a skateboarding one. Is that a skateboarding one?
I couldn't find one anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a really good one. I also think
Sweet
that
ollies.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be kind of
Pop
fun to
shovels.
watch as a. And again, there's a manga, but there's like curling. Can you make curling an exciting anime?
You can make curling an exciting Vine, because I saw a Vine of curling that was set to some dubstep and it was hilarious. So
You're gonna have to send me that.
yeah. So I do think there's potential for like a really hilarious curling anime, because again, we talked about how you can learn a lot about sports from anime. I don't know anything about curling. I don't
either.
understand why they do the brushing. I don't understand. So
Got to keep that ice all shiny and clean.
I guess so it'd be really cool to see like someone who's like a rising curling star, kind of like a One Punch Man but of curling.
Oh my
Who's like,
gosh.
I'm the best at curling, and everyone's like,
Oh
yeah,
my
but what is that? And then he has to be like, oh, you see, it's very technical. I brush the ice to keep it smooth, and it helps the direction of the puck. And then they're like, no, but like what?
Why?
Why? Though?
Why?
Aren't you just a glorified janitor? And he's like, no. And like I want to see some curling appreciation, because I would love to understand that. I would
Oh, man.
genuinely.
It'd be
I
a
would love
lot
that.
of fun. I would totally watch
Yeah.
that anime. I'm not even joking.
Epic brooming.
yeah,
That's
just
right. Sound effects again, very important.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get some hot senpai action.
Curling senpai.
Yeah, curling senpai. That wasn't in Makura no Danshi. We were missing the sporty curly.
Of all the weird things in that show, there should have been a curling senpai.
Yep, exactly.